Hello, beautiful hearts out there. I'd like to talk about religious and spiritual thought as well as conspiracy theories. I feel like there may be truth in all of these things, some truth possibly, um, or some ideas that are just feel good ideas that don't cause problems, so we don't really have to worry about them. But I think if we really look logically at life and other humans and the human dynamic and the human psyche and our human development, I think we would see that a large degree of these things are created to describe a situation that we feel uncomfortable with, something to make us feel better, to be able to let us associate the blame to another group of people that we don't want to accept. These kind of things. A lot of it seems really hard to believe if you really look at the details of it. And the big conspiracy theory now about the world being dominated by, these dark forces that control, pretty much every aspect of our life. I feel like as humans, we're really all in this together. And yes, there's humans that lose touch with their goodness and want to control others and are addicted to money and have, lost touch with their goodness, like I say. But I feel like we can explain the happenings of the world in a psychological sense, in a logical sense, without having to get into these theories about, lizards among us, or, think that there's this unseen force that's all united. And I'm sure there's bad stuff in the world, and we need to really work on that. But if we just have this us versus them mentality, everybody that we know, that we associate with, that we see in the world is basically good, and the dark forces that we never see, that we never associate with, are bad. It's like we're never going to heal the problems. If we see the problems as human nature gone wrong, we can see how we can change things, how we can work towards bettering things. But with the conspiracy theory of just this, light versus dark, white or black, kind of mentality, it's like an unsolvable thing. Like, how are you ever going to tackle that? Besides the illogical aspect of it, it's like unsolvable. And I have a hard time understanding why it's becoming so popular. It seems like people are just wanting to give away their power. It's I won't say give away their power, but power is in understanding, I feel. And if we can understand the world, we have a chance of solving the problems. If we just push them away into stories, conspiracy theories that shift the blame, or feel-good spiritual thought that just makes us feel good and escape from the world that we don't really want to face, it's really unsolvable unless you really think that, we can just pray the problems away or something. I personally don't believe that. I feel like thought, of course, is important. Intention is very important. But it needs to be followed by action and understanding and practical steps as well. So I'll stop there before I preach too much. Thanks for listening. Aloha.